Of all the different apps in the Google suite that you can use for family history, the one that may get the most use is Google Docs, and it may be something you've already used elsewhere. But if you come up here to your little account in Gmail or on the Google homepage, you click on the dots, you can select Docs, and it will pull you over to a page that will look like this. It'll have some templates for different types of documents you may want to type up, and then recent documents you've created. And it will look a lot like Microsoft Word. So if you go into the actual page, you created a blank document. It's going to look like this, and you'll see again it looks very familiar menu wise to Microsoft Word. It's compatible with Word and with other tools. You can save in PDF format, so pretty useful if you're typing up a personal history, a family history, or typing up some other sort of document for your family history work. But where I think it gets really useful is if you start taking advantage of some of the other tools that are built in to Google Docs. So under Tools, if you click on this and you go to Voice Typing, you'll see here this microphone icon pop up, and when I turn that on, it's going to start typing up everything I say. And voice recognition software has made tremendous strides in recent years, and it's pretty evident here. So let's give it a shot. Okay, I am now speaking in Google Docs, period. I am using the voice typing function, period. Let's see how accurate it is, period. Maybe if I speak fast it won't catch it as well, period. It looks like it caught everything, period. So as you can see, it's very accurate, it's quick, it keeps up with the pace that I'm speaking at, whether it's slow or fast. And again, it can be much easier for you to tell a story or to record some information about your family, doing it in voice typing or dictation here, as opposed to actually typing it up. Much faster, probably 5 or 10 times faster if you type at an average speed. So that's maybe the most useful tool that I've found in Google Docs to use, but there's one other that's also extremely powerful if you take advantage of it. And this one involves also using Google Drive. So we'll get into, I'll make a separate video on Google Drive and how it can be helpful in your family history research. But what I want to do right now is just give you a quick demonstration. So we'll create another new document. And then I'll click over to Google Drive, and I've saved some screenshots over here. So let's suppose you're going through and you find an old newspaper, and this will also use the translation function as well. So using a couple of other Google tools, which I'll do different videos on. But if I open this bottom file here, you see this is an old Dutch newspaper, more than 100 years old. Everything's in Dutch, and I just have a picture of it. And first of all, I don't want to have to go type that up again, especially if I don't speak Dutch. Chances are I'm not going to type it accurately. It's going to take a long time. And all I want to know is what this says. So instead of opening that up, if I go back to the file and I right click it, and then I click on Open With, I go to Google Docs. So that's going to take me over to Google Docs. It's going to open a new document, and it's going to embed that picture in there. And you'll see that now it's been pasted into a document. But lo and behold, if you go down below, it's actually converted all of that text from the picture into words like they were typed up. And you could see here, you could go in and copy, you could paste, you could change the formatting, you could change the font, you could do all these different things with that. And again, that was instantaneous. All you had to do was paste it into Google Docs or open it in Google Docs, and it converts the picture into actual text using optical character recognition. So another really powerful tool built into Google Docs that you should take advantage of in doing family history work. Now, the other thing I'm going to show you is how to use Google Translate. I'll do a separate video on this, but again, this is really cool. So if you come in here and we copy it, and then I come up here to, let's go back to where I was on Google and click on Translate. The detection language we want Dutch, and it will translate to English, and then I just need to paste that in, the text that I copied. And look how quick that happened. It took about a second, and now you've got coherent English translation of this. And this is old Dutch, more than 100 years old, and it still does a really good job of translating it. It used to be a few years ago, it was more of a word-for-word translation, and sometimes the sentences didn't flow very well and the grammar was messed up, but it's pretty accurate today. It's really impressive as the technology has advanced, how good the translation is. So another really great tool for you to take advantage of if you've got old documents in another language, or even old pictures or newspapers and you want to see what they say in English.